we are recently bombarded with a lot of issues that is happening around us. Like in Malaysia, for example, very dramatic. Because everything seems to happen after the backdoor government, I mean the new government took over. COVID-19, appointment of GLC head as a political reward, leaked audio in meetings, and just yesterday, a discharge not amounting to acquittal or a DNAA of a high-profile government servant in the state of Sabah. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the issues of the discretion of the public prosecutor in criminal proceedings. Well, I'm going to break the video into parts, and below are the timestamps. Decide, yeah. Feel free to skip to the part that you are interested in. Well, I'm really amazed. But before asking how or why all these things happens, let's look at how a criminal trial or criminal proceeding is being conducted in Malaysia. So basically, I've summarized the criminal proceeding into 6 stages. Stage number 1, arrest and investigation. This is where the accused is arrested or the suspect is arrested and being investigated. Stage 2, which is the remand proceedings, where proceedings cannot be completed within 24 hours. Then the prosecution has to apply to further remand the suspect. And stage number 3, which is the charge is being read to the accused and bail. Stage 4, which is our pre-trial case management, where you see all this, the dates are being adjusted and all these things, any plea bargaining, and all this are happening in pre-trial case management. And stage number 5, which is the actual trial itself, where the prosecution starts the case and proceeded by the defense. And stage number 6, which is the last one, a post-trial, where before the judgment is being addressed, there is the mitigating factor and also aggravating factor. But guys, let's look at the news. Okay, so this is a post according to Malaysia Kini. The prosecution had applied to withdraw the charges and wanted to discharge not amounting to acquittal, which is the DNAA of the accused. So what is the defect of DNAA? DNAA, which is discharge not amounting to acquittal, means the accused will be acquitted but can later be charged again for the same offense. And then here comes the another part. Considering the prosecution's move to actually drop the charges, the KL High Court Judge Muhammad Jamil Hussein exercised to grant Musa a full acquittal. The effect of the full acquittal, which means fully acquitted and cannot be charged with the same offense again. So that means that Musa Aman will not be charged again for the 46 charges brought against him. So people might be asking, can the prosecution do so? The answer is definitely yes, because according to Article 145 sub 3 of our Federal Constitution, has given the AG to exercise a wide discretion to institute, conduct or discontinue any criminal proceedings except for matters related to Sharia law, native court, and also a court martial. And also by virtue of section 376 of the Criminal Procedure Code, which is our CPC the AG shall be the PP, which is the public prosecutor, and shall have the control for all criminal prosecutions and proceedings under the CPC. So when a public prosecutor discontinue a proceedings, the court may order the accused to be fully discharged, or DNAA, which is in Musa Aman's case. And case law showed that the aim for ordering full acquittal or DNAA depends on the facts of each and balancing between the public interest and interest of the accused. Well, so what do you think? Well, this is the most subjective part, I would say, because what the public prosecutor did is well within his powers. He can institute, he can conduct, and also he can discontinue any criminal proceedings at any stage as long as before the judgment is given. However, recently there has been a trend that is seen happening in Malaysia. Remember what happened last month? Dato Sri Najib's stepson, Riza Aziz, has been DNAA or discharged not amounting to acquittal because he reached a settlement between him and the prosecution, because Riza agreed to transfer an amount of money back to the government of Malaysia, and the prosecution agreed not to further prosecute him. Well, and this has indeed set a precedent. How about previous weeks? Leaked audio of Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin with regards to a meeting with very sensitive and controversial comments in it, but it seems like it's not given enough light.
Saya fikir kalau itu kita lakukan, sebagian besar mungkin hilangkan anggota 10-20 dia lah. Dengan lagi dan puak-puak dia, lagi-lagi kalau ada jawatan, tak jadi penyelenggara negeri, dari chairman of PLC.
And what happened yesterday? A full acquittal of our former Sabah Chief Minister. I'm not saying that the court or the prosecutor is doing things wrongly or whatever it is. But the question is this power exercised reasonably by the public prosecutor? This is, in my opinion, purely from my point of view. Such discretion should be exercised in light of public policy as well as public interest. Because 46 charges, 46 charges against one man and all being dropped with a full acquittal. Full stop. And as such, there is a lack of balancing mechanism between such power and discretion provided by the federal constitution to the AG. So you might say, of course, the prosecutor or the public prosecutor should be given a wide range of power in conducting such criminal proceeding. It is undeniably true. However, as the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility. Said by Uncle Ben in Spider-Man Of course, there's a bad and good side to everything. However, whenever there is a political sentiment that is being brought in, there you go, a possibility of an abuse of power and the system.
What you want? You nak gaduh dengan saya? Anytime. Tanya saja kita datang. Jangan marah. Duduk
Kebijaksanaan menjanjikan kejayaan dan kebahagiaan, tetapi jika disalahgunakan akan mewujudkan penderitaan.
Jangan panas sangatlah maknanya.
Boleh minum sebetulnya. Okey. Biar ada
Balas ini akan dinyahkan, disingkir dan pergi ke perut. Dia kalau masuk perut ada asid, dia kalah. Kita akan singkirkan.
So how do we put this balancing mechanism in place? Well, the answer is pretty easy and pretty obvious. It's the parliament. Well, since the power of the AG is given by the federal constitution, hence the parliament will need a super majority, which means a 2/3 majority in the parliament, which is, I would say, it's difficult to achieve because the political arena in Malaysia is very, very damn strong. Because even though one side indeed has a better policy in governance or whatsoever, but on the other side, by convention, will oppose to it. Perhaps this is how democracy works and probably a defect in democracy. So all in all, these are purely in my opinion without intention to offend anyone. If you feel offended, siapa makan cili, dialah rasa pedasnya. So I hope that this video helps you clarify certain issues that are happening around us. And the purpose of doing this video is because I am a proud Malaysian citizen and I am concerned about the future that I and all of us are stepping into in the near future. So guys, let us play a role towards a better Malaysia. Kerana di sinilah warisan kita tertanam. Hujan emas di negeri orang, hujan batu di negeri sendiri. Baik juga di negeri sendiri. See you next time. Bye.